It was about a year and a half to 2 years after surgery and radiation, and it came on as a result of needle pointing. I noticed that my hand was swollen, and after that, I freaked out quite a bit actually, and did see somebody who confirmed the diagnosis, and I had actually taken lymphedema prevention, a course in how not to get it, but they didn't tell me that you really shouldn't do repetitive work for hours at a time. So that's how needlepoint and lymphedema merged. I saw a lymphedema specialist, and it was a combination of massage, manual drainage, I can't remember the letters, and self-massage at home, and a glove first, and after a few weeks with the glove, we added the sleeve. So it's sort of something that ebbs and flows. At times the swelling is very minimal, both in the hand and the arms, and then something happens and I have a flare-up. So this particular flare-up was a result of painting, a new hobby I took up when I retired, and too much painting, just like too much needlepoint. But this was worse because the arm just kept getting bigger and bigger. And despite therapy that I've had in the past, we really couldn't get the arm to come down. So my physical therapist sent me to Mary, who was a godsend, and she measured me for special made-to-order garments. And the Elvarex Plus, I think, is what I'm wearing generally, and that's made a huge difference. The fibrotic tissue in the forearm is completely gone, and I've coupled that with a nighttime garment called the Relax, which is aptly named because it's easy to put on, and I'm able to relax and not worry about what's happening underneath it, and it's extremely comfortable. I think just the frustration of not knowing what the next day is going to bring. I had actually gotten to a point where I wasn't wearing a sleeve or a glove every other day, and that was really great. And if I had a special occasion, I didn't wear either. Every time I have a flare-up, it lasts a little longer, it's a little more difficult to fight, and so I'm at a point now where I really do have to wear a glove and a sleeve 98% of the time. And that's a little frustrating too, because if I want to get dressed up, if I have a special event, I'd rather not have to wear it. I think it's a very manageable syndrome, but it's a frustrating one, and I think I would tell people that it's really, really important to stay on top of it. That makes an enormous difference, and to just be prepared for times when it's going to be more of an issue than you think, or less of an issue. It's not really a stable situation, and you should remember that when you tend towards panic, because things are not going the way you want. You will get them under control again. That it exists, and that there were more ways to connect with other people who have had lymphedema. I In the 3 years since my diagnosis, I could probably count on one hand the number of people I've actually met who have lymphedema. So it's kind of lonely. So if there were a more publicized way for the public to know about it, they would understand it, because I get questions all the time. What did you do? What happened to you? And I never know whether I should just keep it short and sweet and say, oh, I aggravated it with needlepoint, or whether I should educate people and explain exactly what it is. It's been great. Everybody has been wonderful, and I've had the added advantage of being able to meet other people who have the same problem I do. It's been a great experience to be able to talk to them, understand what they've been through, and to give each other tips and solutions to the problems we've been experiencing.